My beloved child, I know that right now it feels like you're standing at the edge of a storm, unsure whether to move forward or stay still. The weight of uncertainty, the burden of doubt, it feels like you're drowning in a sea of challenges. And as you look ahead, it seems like the road is unclear, and the promises you've heard about peace and prosperity feel distant, almost impossible to reach. But let me share something with you. I believe with all my heart that right where you are, in the midst of your struggles, a miracle is waiting. Yes, a miracle. It may not look like what you imagined, but it is there, unfolding right before your eyes, and soon you will see it. Trust me, your breakthrough is closer than you think. And the very trials you are facing now will soon become your testimony. The story that not only transforms your life, but inspires others around you. Stay with me, because in the next few moments, I want to reveal to you why your journey, however difficult, is about to take a turn for the better. Life often feels like a never-ending struggle, doesn't it? You push, you try, and sometimes it feels like you're getting nowhere. Your dreams seem far off, and the challenges pile up higher with every passing day. It's easy to wonder, will this ever end? Will I ever see the light at the end of the tunnel? But here's something I want you to remember. Your struggles are never in vain. I want you to stop for a moment and take a deep breath. Think about the things you've already overcome in life. Even in your darkest moments, you've found strength you didn't know you had. And though it might not feel like it right now, this struggle you're in is actually shaping you for something far greater than you can imagine. You are on the verge of a miracle. Yes, it's true. Right now you might not see it, but soon you will. And I'm not talking about just a small improvement or a quick fix. I'm talking about a divine breakthrough. Something that will change the course of your life in ways that will leave you in awe. You might look back one day and realize that the pain you're experiencing right now was the very thing that prepared you for this moment. If you look at the greatest stories of faith and triumph, you'll see that they were all built on struggles. Each one of these individuals went through moments of doubt and fear, but they persevered, and in doing so, they became living testimonies of divine power. Take a moment to reflect. What if your current hardship is just the prelude to your story of triumph? What if the struggle you're enduring now is the very thing that will make your testimony powerful and inspiring to others? We all have people in our lives who don't understand our journey. Maybe they mock your faith, question your decisions, or even doubt your potential. But what I want you to know today is that their doubts, their criticisms, they are not the final word in your life. God is writing a much bigger story for you. It's hard, I know. I've been there too. There was a time in my life when people around me couldn't see the vision I had. They didn't understand why I was holding on to faith, even when things seemed impossible. But here's the beautiful thing. Those same people who doubted me, who maybe even mocked me, are now witnesses to the miracles that have unfolded in my life. This is what I want you to remember. Your testimony will not just inspire you, it will inspire others too. You may not see it now, but one day, the very challenges you're facing will become a testimony that will lead others to faith. You will be able to say, I walked through the fire and I came out stronger on the other side because of the grace of God. And as your testimony grows, so will your impact. People will begin to see the power of God in your life. They will witness the transformation that can only come from divine intervention. And in that moment you will realize that all the doubt, all the mockery, all the pain, it was all worth it. When we think of blessings, we often think of wealth and material success. But let me challenge that idea. True prosperity is far deeper than money. It's about peace, joy, health, love, and a sense of purpose. It's about waking up every day with gratitude in your heart, knowing that no matter what the day holds, you are rich in the things that matter most. I know because I've been there too. There was a time when I thought that financial success would solve all my problems. I chased after the wrong things, thinking that the more I had, the happier I would be. But what I learned along the way is this: true contentment comes from knowing that you are loved, that you are at peace, and that you are walking in your divine purpose. When I look at my life today, I realize that the greatest blessings are not the things I've accumulated, but the peace I have within, the love I share with those closest to me, and the joy I experience in knowing I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And that is the blessing I want for you. God is preparing a life for you that goes beyond the material. You will see blessings in your health, in your relationships, in your sense of fulfillment. When you allow yourself to embrace these blessings, you'll realize that prosperity isn't about how much you have, but how much you give and receive in love, peace, and purpose. Faith is not easy. It's not always glamorous, and it's certainly not always easy to hold on to. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to bear, when you can't see how things are ever going to change. But I'm here to tell you, don't let go of your faith. Faith is a journey, and like all journeys, it has its highs and lows. I've had my moments of doubt, of feeling like God wasn't listening, but I've learned that those moments of silence are not abandonment. They are opportunities for growth. It is in the silence that we are shaped. It is in the waiting that we learn to trust. If you feel like you're losing hope, take a step back and reflect. Look at the journey you've already made. Remember the times when you thought you couldn't go on, but somehow you did. That's the power of perseverance. And God will meet you exactly where you are, even in the moments when you feel weak or discouraged. The key is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. You are never alone. Even in the darkest hours, when it feels like you are walking through a wilderness, God's protection and guidance are with you. There were times in my own life when I felt lost, uncertain of which way to turn. But looking back, I can see how God was quietly guiding me through every moment of confusion. You don't have to understand the full picture right now. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is trust that you are being protected and led, even when you can't see the path ahead. The truth is, God is always with you, even in the most difficult seasons. His love never leaves, and His protection is constant. Trust that He is guiding your steps, even when the way forward seems unclear. If you feel like you're in the dark, know that the light is coming. God is preparing you for something incredible. We live in a world that values speed and instant results, but God doesn't work according to our timelines. His timing is always perfect. And though it may feel like you're waiting forever for your breakthrough, know that the moment will come. You will see the miracle unfold, and it will be worth every moment of waiting. I can tell you from experience, the miracles in my life have always come when I least expected them. And I've learned that it's not about rushing to the finish line. It's about trusting the process. God is working behind the scenes even when you can't see it. And when the time is right, everything will fall into place. Conclusion. Final reassurance and call to faith. So, my beloved child, I want you to know this. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen. You are not forgotten. The road may be long and the journey may be difficult, but I promise you, it is leading to something beautiful. I encourage you to keep going, to hold on to faith even when you feel weak, to trust in God's timing, and to embrace the blessings He is sending your way. Your breakthrough is coming, and it is going to be greater than you could ever imagine. You are on the verge of a miracle. Keep walking, keep believing, and trust that the best is yet to come.